So you have an idea and you're sitting on it. And this is exactly what I do. I take ideas and I turn them into action. To be your proof, I decided that I would tell you about my over decade in entrepreneurialism. In 2012 is when I decided that I was not going back to the land of employment because I was making more money being a freelancer and modeling. As I was modeling and I was working with these incredible brands, I quickly realized that there was a certain type of clientele that I thought I could sell cigars to. So overnight, I launched a cigar business and I started selling cigars to C-level executives over the age of 40 who were male in the Middle East. Before I knew it, I had agreements with Dubai Duty Free, Etihad Airways, Etisalat, etc. Went and found my first distributor because instead of going to door-to-door sales with my cigars, I just decided to go to the top and get my cigars into all the places. Flash forward a couple of years, I was sick of modeling. I didn't want to sell cigars anymore. And I decided that if I could be successful doing something that I did not consume and that I did not enjoy, that I could maybe be successful doing something that I really wanted to do. And when I retired, I really wanted to be a florist. I went to school and I took a 2-week master's course in floral design, and I came back and I knocked on the door of all my event contacts, and overnight I became a wedding florist. I did that for a little while until I realized that I really hated that, and I didn't like being a wedding florist. I didn't like dealing with mothers of the brides. I didn't like sweating my ass off on the weekends. I didn't like giving up my summers, and I definitely didn't like the fact that it was not consistent income. I went back to my background, which is hotel and restaurant management, and I decided if I could bring the hotel industry and the floral industry together, what would that look like? That would look like being a hotel florist. And then I could sign a year-long contract and I could have creative freedom every single week, and that's exactly what I did. I niched down and I only worked with luxury hotels. I was the longest standing artist in residence with Fairmont Dallas. I was a 6-year in-house florist with JW Marriott. I worked for Chanel, and I was Texas State florist for Tiffany & Co. for a number of years. And then the pandemic hit. Instead of sitting around waiting for all that stuff to come back because I was like, well, I've already done that, I decided to go into the world of coaching, into the online space, because I kind of really wanted more freedom in my life. And before I knew it, I created a program that has now turned into an industry disruptor, first of its kind floral certification program. And today I have a company called The Hotel Florist, which is US registered trademark, where I take hotel clients and I pair them with our certified hotel florist through our academy that I am launching next month. And all of this, I had to make sure that I was a really good educator. So I dove into personal development. I learned about human design. And I just want to tell you that you can take your ideas and turn them into action any day. If you need help, that's exactly what I do.